So I'm going to put this in right here. I've been trying to junk journal a little bit just so I can have a little bit more interesting things going on in my sketchbook. 1 and 2, so that I think I have a better time and it doesn't feel so monotonous, and it's way less scary to get back into drawing. But we're also gonna draw, and we're also gonna talk New Year's resolutions, so don't worry, won't only be junk journaling today. I switched my lens because this one is supposed to be like better focused, whatever. It's a lot more zoomed in, but the camera is further away. It's very interesting how cameras work. I've been learning a bit more about them as well. I don't think I want to get into photography in a like total invested way or anything. Like, I don't think I'm going to be taking pictures or anything like that. Is it ever going to meet up again, or do you have to cut it off? Okay. Yeah, I don't want to get into photography or anything like that, but I think it's kind of cool to just know, because I want to make better and more interesting YouTube videos, and currently I don't know that my videos are all that interesting. I watch a lot of YouTubers that, and like, okay, because of my ADHD that's currently undiagnosed, but I think I have it because the way I operate and everything, if you could see me in real life, you would see why I think I have ADHD. I don't know that in videos it's shown off all that great because I try to keep my focus, but basically the way that things work, I get kind of bored sometimes when I'm watching a YouTube video, and I feel like that sucks. Like, I don't want to feel like I'm not having a good time watching a video, especially one that a creator put so much time and love into. But I would say maybe, but that feeling that I get, I don't want other people to get while watching my videos. Obviously, I try to stick through and watch the video, and I don't only watch the video. I never do one, or I try not to do one task at a time because of how my attention span works. I think like it's pointless to do something like that unless it's like something I really, really, really want to pay attention to. I don't typically do one thing at a time. So anyway, I stick through the video anyway, and I just feel like I don't know what to make, like how to prevent that feeling for other people, because I'm sure people have other reasons for clicking out, and it's not like the same, it's not going to be the same as what I feel when I'm watching a video and I get the urge to click out. I only click out if I hate a video, like if I'm getting upset or something, but never for any other reason, or I try not to. I feel like that sounds fake and pretentious, but I promise you it's kind of how it goes for me. I remember I said I was going to do a sketch. My New Year's resolutions this year are going to be split into a few categories. The first category is personal. The second category is professional. And the last category is... Oh, I forgot. I thought I had 3 categories. I've been planning this out a lot in my head. That's another thing that happens when I try to film a video. I will absolutely procrastinate, as I am planning out the best way, or planning out what to say. I don't want to do a script, but I do want to have things to say. When you were in school, did you have to learn cursive? I know it's like more outdated practice. I don't think younger people still have to do it. I've begun to feel not old, but not exactly young either. There feels like there's a difference between me and my peers. A lot of them, I think, are online in a different way than I am. Because I wouldn't say I'm not online. One of my big goals for this year is to actually reduce screen time, which I'm not doing right now, as I am using a screen for a font. Anyway, I feel like my peers are a lot more online than I am for a variety of reasons. One is TikTok. I don't use TikTok. I actually hate TikTok. And so there's a lot of references and things I don't get that people refer to, or there's a lot of things people say that I'm just not sure about. I think the most online I got to be was when I was briefly engaging in streaming communities. Okay, New Year's goals. Ow! I just stabbed myself with the pen. Okay, let's get into it. I want to exercise at least twice a week. I don't know that I'm going to achieve this goal. I really want to, because I used to exercise a lot and now I don't. And exercise was really fun for me. I really like a lot of aspects of it. The routine, the regimen. I like how I feel after I exercise, or I used to like how I feel after I exercise. It's pretty fun to me. I don't know. I think one of the reasons I stopped is due to my health kind of getting worse, and then it kind of just became hard to get up and like do something. But now that it's a new year, I kind of want to change that around and just live a great life, if that makes sense. I want to live long. The next goal I have, I want to go out more. I'm kind of a homebody. I'm like really a homebody. I really don't like to travel that much. I like to stay home and be in my bed and relax, but I want to just try and go outside more and do a few other things that I used to enjoy doing. I could even just go outside to a cafe and sketch. I used to do that after I would go to dentist appointments, and so that would be pretty fun to try and do again. And another goal I have is... Wait, is that all my goals? Oh, I don't know. I thought I had more personal goals than that. I guess art are personal art goals. So let's get into the art of it all. I want to draw every day again. This isn't unrealistic for me. I used to draw every day all the time. And I will fall on and off into it. Do at least a few challenges, aka plain April, and OC-tober, stuff like that. I would say another thing is draw my OCs again. I kind of got new life for my stories and everything based off of people I talked to and stuff. So I'm ready to get back into it, I think. Or I want to be ready to get into it. And so that's what I'm going to try to do. I'm going to paste this as well. And then the last goal relating to my art, I think, is to upgrade my drawing area. I have like other stuff, I think, like when I'm like, oh, draw backgrounds and blah 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 blah. Yeah, I'm thinking about that, but because I've fallen so far from art and everything, I just kind of want to make sure I can do it daily in the first place, if that makes sense. So I'm not going to tell myself what I have to draw, because the goal is really just to get back in the habit of drawing first and foremost. And then the other stuff will come secondary. My business goals are a lot longer. So let's see what else I can stick in here. Or maybe I can draw something. Let's draw this. Okay guys, I'm back in voiceover mode to talk about my business goals. So this part, my camera overheated, so I ended up having to switch my cameras and all this stuff happened. So I didn't get to talk. I just ended up drawing and then writing down the goals. So I have the goal of doing the giveaway. That's a big one. I want to get at least one sponsorship. I want to upload once a week, and I want to start my business and get customers. These are I went through it so quick. Basically, I just wanted to say that, like, one big thing with my art that hasn't happened yet is being able to make an income off of it, or a steady income off of it, however you would like to define it. And that is something I've really been interested in. I have been thinking a lot about, like, what I'm gonna do with my life, and simply, I just love art too much. Like, I love art so much. It's my favorite thing. So having this sort of fallout with it was, like, really hard for me, because it's kind of like, well, what else am I gonna do? What else do I like to do? What else am I good at? And I have a day job, but it's part-time. A day job, as if this is a night shift thingy. But I mean, like, I have like a fake 9 to 5, but I only work once a week or twice. No, yeah, I work like once or twice a week, depending on everything. And obviously working once or twice a week isn't a stable income, and basically my real goal this year is just stability. I kind of don't want to feel like I'm struggling anymore, and I don't want to get too much into it. I wanted this video to be an uplifting and hopeful video to contrast everything that I've been through this last year, because I felt like it was a lot. Like 2025 was a pretty bad year for a lot of people. I mean, like, not just in terms of like personal stuff, but obviously like politically the climate is absolute garbage, and it's like so much has been going on. And so when I was reflecting on what I wanted this channel to be, and when I was reflecting on escapism and how I would like to bring it back and everything, I was thinking about how a lot of times you don't want to talk about some of these topics that are too heavy, but how escapism for me is kind of confronting those things head on, and like finding out that there are solutions and there are ways to get out of this sort of get out of the pit that like allows things like this to continue. And that was kind of like, that was my hope core, you know? I need to put a little dazzle and like iMovie part right here, but that's kind of how I came to be a lot more interested in getting back into posting and stuff. And it's also so interesting to like feel so attached to one profession or one life path. I remember when I was little, there was a lot of other stuff that I was a lot more interested in, but ultimately anything that involves like having to go to school is just not it for me. But I decided to draw the vampire Armand, and I absolutely love drawing Assad. He's so stunning. I love his face so much. I wanted to exaggerate his cheekbones a little bit. I kind of had like apprehension about drawing the characters in Interview with the Vampire because of how beautiful they are, if that makes sense. Like, I want to capture their beauty and I want to capture the emotion and everything because these are really incredible actors, and I don't know that I kind of got the emotion right, but I felt like I got his face recognizable enough. So I'm feeling pretty proud of myself. And it's so crazy because, like, literally before I filmed this video, like, literally as soon as I went to pick up my stuff, I had, like, just finished crying. And I was like, oh, I need to film this video because I need to release it tomorrow. And so I was just like, and then I went and filmed. And I'm so worried because I kind of tried to do something different with the editing. I don't know if it's all that different. I hope you guys like this. I am really looking forward to the plans I have for this year. I hope I really do reduce my screen time because I feel like I'm making my eyesight worse, and I don't like to be so, like, I'm a hypochondriac, so I don't like to get so paranoid about things, but it's like inevitable that I will start to freak out in a major way and I will, like, not be able to do anything about it. I also remember I had, like, little business goals over the years that were like stop and start stuff. So this new business thingy that I'm into is interesting for me because I never was particularly interested in designing clothes, but I feel like it's a cool thing to try because I was into fashion. Actually, no, I was into designing clothes. I never, like, similar to architecture, I don't ever think I could think of something that is beautiful and unique enough to compel anybody to be interested in it, but I have, like, thought about designing clothes, yeah, at one point. I was really little. I think I might have been, like, under the age of 12. I don't really remember because one thing about me is I never remember, like, the time period or the age that I was when things have happened to me. It's really interesting and, like, quite annoying sometimes, but I just, like, I have a vague idea of what happened, but never actually what happened. And it was something weird to do, even when I was testing. Like, it's something weird that I get, like, the point is about attention span because I was getting tested for ADHD, but I felt like I couldn't remember stuff even shorter and shorter and shorter. It kind of felt like Dory. But yeah, I'm really happy you guys are here with me in this new year. I am wishing you guys all the best, and I'm sending out positive vibes your way. Send me some back, and with a comment, with a like, with a share, with a subscribe. I don't have any subscriber goals this year. I reached 1,000, and so I'm just hoping, I'm still hoping that I get monetized. That's not one of the goals I wrote down, but I totally should have, because monetization has been one of my goals. And let's see if we reach it this year. Yeah? Woo woo! Okay, bye. Thank you so much for watching.